Sup guys, my name is Random Dragon and welcome back to Beauty and the War, the demo version. So last where we left off, we met Arsenic, and holy cow, he is hot. He is hot. Ugh! Okay, but I have decided that I'm going to woo Victor first, and maybe if the story doesn't change, I'll woo Arsenic. According to the creator, you don't, in the demo, you don't get to really romance anyone properly, but you can still be together with two people, which in my opinion, I don't really want to do that. I just want to kind of stick to one person. So I'm going to stick with the one person that I feel like I might like. So I'm going to stick with Victor, who seems really nice too. So yeah, we are going to do our daily chores now. Pick up a bucket. Or clean up dishes. Clean up the dishes. Whoa, you're up early. Hi, Chase. Sorry for being late. It's okay, man. It's okay. Please don't worry about it. Come whenever you like. You know I would prefer if you came to see me without a sense of duty or responsibility. Huh? Well then. Just see me as a friend tagging along and looking out for you. Okay. So, let's pick up a bucket. Put down the bucket. Pick up a bucket. Go to the forest. Go to the river. Hi, Jasmine! Lady Ambrosia, come help me wash the laundry. Gladly. You have to wonder what these warriors do to make their clothes so filthy. Well, they fight in war, duh. I hope you've been making good use of your morning, Lady Ambrosia. I always try my best to do so. Trying isn't always good enough. Sometimes you have to learn to multitask better. I mean, I can't multitask, so... Sometimes I wish there was more time in the day. If the sun stayed out 1 extra hour, what do you think you would do with it? I don't know. But if you have time for stupid questions, you can definitely do more work than what you've been doing. I'm sorry, I'll get back to work, Miss Bossy. Why are you asking me about that anyway? I just thought it was an interesting question. It makes you think. But if you rather focus on work, then I'll keep them all to myself and just hum. That's smart, Ambrosia. Okay, whatever. Fill the bucket with water. I ought to give the wounded a drink of water. Go back, go to the wounded, treat the wounded. Here's some water for everyone. Okay. Oh, collect grass, collect stuff. Let's harvest. Now then, I just need herbs from the river. Lady Ambrosia, one of the Vi was telling me that his horse was injured. Okay, Rosemary. Oh, do you think you could treat it for me? You know how I am with animals, especially wild ones. Oh, but if it belongs to the Vi, it wouldn't be a wild one. You know what I mean. Oh, bless Rosemary. Just bless her. Excuse me. I just love her. Just bless her, man. Horses are skittery and skittish, and they could kick me. You know I have a sensitive derriere. Ah, I'll take care of the warrior's horse, Lady Rosemary. Thanks, Lady Ambrosia. But first, help me with lunch. All right, Lady Rosemary. After gathering everything we needed for lunch, I went to see Sir Chase. Ooh, it's nearly time for the midday meal preparation. If you have a hunt to attend, please don't let me keep you. Guess I should see what my brothers are doing. So I'll see you later, Ambrosia. Yes. Please tell your brothers hello for me. I sure will. So, Lady Ambrosia, we're using the second to last bone marrow for our uncle's broth. Have you gathered anything we can use for trading with the other clans? These herbs? Anything better? It's not like it's bad, but it's not ideal. Forgive me, I wasn't able to make time for it. Well, I have a roll of silk, but if possible, I prefer not to give it away. If we had enough fabric, you wouldn't have to run around half naked, embarrassing us all. Well, let the girl be her. If she's not cold, if it's good for her health, let her be. Whatever. But I kind of advise you to bundle up too. Now, let's see what you brought, Lady Rosemary. Oh, well, what we have here is good enough. You completely blanked on it and forgot, didn't you? No, I didn't. I absolutely didn't. Sure. I just think there's nothing wrong with what's already here. Sure. So, which clan are we targeting first? You make us sound like hunters. Well, if our first shot misses the mark. But seriously, who are we aiming for first? Oh, choices, man. Okay. Let's see. The Holder, the Troll, the Valkyrie. I'm trying to remember which is good. Because I don't really have any memory of what happened. Anyway, the Holder, Troll. I think the Valkyrie would be fine. Let's capture the Valkyrie. The Valkyrie? Alright. It'll be a good opportunity to improve relations with them. I think they've mostly been keeping to themselves. Yes, I do hope we can be friends. Be careful you don't look them the wrong way. I want you to come back in one piece, okay? You don't have to agree to anything immediately, Lady Ambrosia. If something rubs you the wrong way or you're just not sure, take the time to think about it. It'll be good to see what the other clans say before making a decision anyway. That doesn't include the Holder, of course, but I know you'll do whatever you please, Lady Ambrosia. Thank you both for worrying about me, but I'll be fine, Lady Rosemary. Lady Jasmine. If all goes well, I'll be back with the bone marrow we need. While lunch was cooking, I sought out the Valkyrie. I found one I was mildly acquainted with in the woods. Ooh, careful. Ah, it's Brooks. I remember her. She's hot. I want to date her. I almost mistook you for a running rabbit and screwed you. Good afternoon, Lady Brooks. I see you're as lively as always. Ain't no other way to live life, Care to join me on my hunt? That sounds interesting, but I need to finish preparing my uncle's broth. I need a little bit of bone marrow for it. I don't suppose you're willing to trade me some? Haha, what is that? Are you trying to start a barter? Listen, that's not how you do it. You don't bring it up like you're asking me to tea. If you're looking to trade, just say so. Alright. Lady Brooks, I would like to trade with you. I found myself in need of some bone marrow for my uncle's broth. That's better, but... Wow, that's formal, bowing and all. I don't need to know why you need it either, but if you want to add extra info, that's fine. Anyway, I don't mind trading, but first, I have to ask you something. You and What's-His-Face been spending a whole lot of time together. What's-His-Face? That troll runt. I forgot what he's called. You mean Sir Chase? Right. What's-His-Face? I love how she just she knows his name and she still calls him What's-His-Face. Chase is precious, man. Just leave him be. Anyway, what's between you two? Are you friends? Lovers? What? No. We're just friends here, Brooks. We're just friends. We were just friends. Yep, just friends. We're friends. Whoa, that's a problem. I see. See, I like you, but I don't like mean-faced trolls. If you're friends with that little savage, nuh-uh. But Sir Chase doesn't have a mean face. His eyes are very warm and welcoming. Eh? What's this? Do you have yourself a crush on the boy? Anyway, his face isn't really the issue here. That's not what I meant. What I meant is, cut off your ties with him, and then we'll talk. The friend of my enemy isn't my friend, you know? You ever heard of that? But you aren't enemies anymore. We're all living together as allies now. Huh. Hun? Think about it. Do you really think we want to be living side by side with the very ones who crushed us? We're here because we ain't been given a real choice. It's either this or die. So like I said, get rid of the little troll and I'll be happy to trade out of the wazoo. Oh no, we have to give a friendship with Chase? See ya. What Lady Brooke said made sense, but a part of me kept hoping that it wasn't true. That they would be able to come to terms with everything and accept our friendship. I guess I'll go with the holder. I'm gonna wait, well, hold on. Sir Arsenic and his nephew were by the river. Excuse me? Victor is your nephew? What? I'm just gonna... Two of the hottest guys next to each other right there in front of my face. I need Jesus now. Okay. Then how should that trap be wired? It seems so simple, and yet it's incredibly... Miss Ambrosia! Hi, Victor. He's blushing! What a pleasure to see you. Eyes on the prize. Eyes on the prize. We're gonna woo Victor here. We're gonna do Arsenic another time. Yep, sure. Tell me, what brings you here? Good afternoon, Miss Ambrosio. I agree, it is an unexpected pleasure to see you. I want to trade with them both! I really do, but we gotta go with Victor, but, How? Yeah, you want to do Arsenic or Victor? Why not both? Both is good. Both. I was actually hoping to propose a trade. Huh? A trade? My cousins and I were preparing a special broth for my uncle's health, and it needs some bone marrow. But we're running out sooner than expected, so we find ourselves in need of some by tomorrow. If you happen to have any, I would like to trade for it. It would not only be unmannerly to demand anything from a lady, but a sign of being severely ungenerous. If you need bone marrow, we would be happy to offer you however much you need. Arsenic, you're being too kind. I'm trying to find... That's right. Besides, I would say we owe you a great debt for having healed so many of our kinsmen. Yay. Not to mention compensation for the terrible way some of them mistreated your clan when we were conquerors. I mean, he's right, you know. You can make amends by being our steadfast allies now. So let us trade as dear friends. If your standing as sweet gentleman makes you hesitate, then consider what I give you a gift, or see me simply as a representative of my clan. But I will hear no more about this debt of yours. I've said this before, but as a phoenix, it's my duty to heal. If it's your duty to heal, then it is our happy duty to accommodate you. One of the best gifts you can bestow us is your time. For every bone marrow you require, I ask that you spend a day with us. I'm gonna scream in a pillow. When this is over, I'm gonna scream in a pillow unless something happens. It is my sincere hope that we can become the kind of friends that owe each other nothing, so that you will feel comfortable enough to ask for a favor without preparing a gift for us in exchange. I agreed to spend a day with them. Yay! Nothing would make me happier. I humbly accept, Sir Arsenic, Sir Victor. That alone is reason to celebrate. I look forward to it. Okay, I was gonna do Victor, but it seems like we're gonna hang out with the both of them. That's fine. I want both of them anyways. But still, I feel like I should do Victor. Anyways, we'll have the bone marrow ready for you before the end of the day, Miss Ambrosio. I'm glad we had this opportunity to become closer. Welcome back! Were you successful? Did anyone agree to trade? Yes, Sir Arsenic and Sir Victor did. They wish to become better friends in exchange. Is that a joke? It's not a very funny one. No, I'm serious, Lady Jasmine. That was what I wanted. I should have known better than to let you cut a deal with someone. This is what we were hoping for, isn't it? Don't you think it's suspicious how simple they made it? A holder always wants something, and that doesn't include something as free as easy as friendship, because they love us and our beauty. We swoon them. We suited them perfectly. You may not agree with me, but I believe their principles are strongly rooted in a gentleman's code of honor. If you heard them, you would know it to be true. Perhaps some holder are what you describe, but we shouldn't assume that about all of them. They have that reputation for a reason. Every rumor starts from a grain of truth. Oh, excuse me, eye itches. Whoops. Maybe oftentimes, but not always. So, when are they giving us the bone marrow? By today. After serving lunch to my last charge, I found Sir Chase waiting patiently for me again. Ambrosia, you done? Want to have lunch together again? If you're done, that is. Well, we had lunch together before, so I'm just gonna say we were far from done. Oh no, I still have much to do, but please, enjoy your lunch. No problem. I'm sorry, precious. I have to get stuff. We'll just do it next time, right? Yes, let's. Great. Let's clean up the dishes. Ooh, she looks so pretty! Ah! First Brooks, then Jasmine, now her. Jesus Christ, I'm falling for all the girls. Oh my god. Besides the guys. Hi, Ambrosia. Her name is Bo Peep. Little Bo Peep. Thanks for taking care of my relatives. We owe you big time. You know how few of us kukui are around. Truly, I don't expect anything in return, Lady Bo Peep. Your kin's well-being is repayment enough. Aw, that's only because you're so nice. Just so you know, I'd be more than happy to help you out here and there. I know you have your hands full with all the warriors flooding in, so I could patch up a few for you. I know my way around a bandage. Ooh, actually, on second thought, I shouldn't be asking you. Rather, I think I'll insist on helping you. That way, you can't say no. Unless you're embarrassed to be receiving help for one of the king's mistresses. I didn't want to anger the king. I don't know why I should feel that way. Rather, I would think the king would be quite upset if I took advantage of his lover. Well, first of all, you're not taking advantage of me. And second, Baruan won't care as long as I'm happy. And I'll be happy making myself useful. I'll make things a ton easier for you. You'll see. It'll be fun. So I'll see you tomorrow, Ambrosia. Have a lovely day, Lady Bo Peep. I look forward to seeing how festive you'll make tomorrow. It'll be super festive. Just you wait and see. By the way, did you know that there's a little troll following you around? It's cute. I think he likes you. Hee. Bye. Until tomorrow, Lady Bo Peep. She seems pretty nice. Where did you come from? But isn't she one of the king's mistresses? Ah, yes, she did accept the king's offer to join his harem. Oh, Jesus. Fuck, that is nah. I don't want no harem. If it involves an incubi harem, then yes, I will gladly accept that because I love all the incubi. Kind of, sort of. Yeah, let's put it that way. It's kind of weird that she wants to be here. I hope she'll be able to help you, though. I have no doubt she will be as great a help as you. I have to say, that isn't inspiring much confidence. Oh my god, little blushing Chase. You've been wonderful. Bleh. You've been as wonderful as always, Sir Chase. I've been able to breathe much easier knowing you're there. Dude, stop flirting. Really? I'm glad to hear that. Look at him, he's blushing more. Let's go to the forest. Collect flowers. I believe I saw a hole in one of the tents. I'll use these to fix that right up. Let's collect some grass. These should be good as beds. Go to the wounded. Prepare for dinner. It seems the day's just about over. Once more, you have my thanks, Sir Chase. Aw, well, you know I'm happy to help you when I can. He's so cute when he blushes, he really is. Now, won't you come back tomorrow? Bleh. Whoa, read that wrong. Now, you won't come back tomorrow, will you? You know, I'm always happy to see you, but I'm not comfortable with having to impose on you so much. Well... Oh my god, what? I like you, Ambrosia, so it doesn't bother me. Did he just confess to me? Do you like me? Of course, you've been a wonderful friend. I don't think he meant it like that. No, I mean as more than... see? As more than a friend. This is so very sudden that I can't help but wonder whether you jest. If I'm being completely serious, if a jest means joke, that is what it means, right? Yes, it does. So I'm being serious. Very serious. So do you feel the same way? Chase, you're precious. I really don't know what to say. Sir Chase, I'm flattered, but this is much too soon. I don't know you well enough to say. No, I understand. I won't bother you anymore. Oh, Sir Chase. When I turned, I saw the war chief of the Vi in the middle of an execution. Whoa! He was known as Sir Onyx. He executed those who resisted the Vi's rule, those who caused trouble, and those whose lives were given in exchange for a surrender. I can recall having seen his face once. The memory of his gaze sent shivers running down my spine. Oh my god, so that's how exposing she is. Whoa! Miss Ambrosia? Arsenic! His gaze darted between the bodies lying on the floor and my expression, taking in the scene with a simple glance. You've been wanting to see me, haven't you? I'm yours. What? Please do with me as you will. What? Yes, certainly. Please stay where you are. Miss Ambrosia? I began to approach the place where the two bodies lay. I can take care of the bodies for you if you'd like, Miss Ambrosia. I'll inform their relatives. No, not yet. I need to heal them. The marks on their back. It would be better if their kin didn't see it. One of the men had a pin fastened to the loop of his belt. Forgive me, dear sir, but I'll need to borrow this. Once I worked it free, I raised it high into the sky and brought it down the side of my arm, slicing through my skin. Whoa, girl, what are you doing? It is the blood of the phoenix that heals. Oh. Really? Yes, for minor wounds, shallow cuts, a few drops are enough to close it up. But with those more severe ones, burns, lacerations, and gashes, several treatments were required. Those were the ones who lay in the flower tents. And because I must bleed, I chose blood-red fabrics, which would serve to conceal the cuts on my body, those of which would most undoubtedly repulse my patients. As I had told Sir Arsenic, any other garment would be a waste. It would only stain it red and, more often than not, remove it to make incisions on my skin. Sir Arsenic once told me that I was often called the Lady in Red. Ooh, the Lady in Red. I remember those memories in Ebe. If you haven't seen my Ebe videos, go ahead. There's the playlist. It's like in the description. Yeah. He mentioned it when he finally came in for his evaluation. Or rather, when I compelled him into it. I would tell you more about that encounter, about the precious secrets I learned, but we're running out of time. For now, let me tell you about a time that's a little further ahead, a time in which spring was in full bloom. The Vi had waged war on the other side of Virgo Island. As young as I was at the time, I did not expect it. I had naively thought that the time for bloodshed had ended. How wrong I was. A few weeks after the battles had resumed, a war party returned. It wasn't everyone in the Vi or their allies, just a few in need of mending. Later, they escorted some of the defeated here. This time, they brought back members of a clan I had encountered only a few times throughout my life. Take care of them. Take care. Take care of these beasts. Whoa. Whoa, what? They were called the Imugai, the ones known for having animal blood running through their veins. Whoa. They were the kind of people you only saw in dreams or nightmares. However, I wasn't scared. I was more unsettled. By him? Okay, nope. Get out! I don't want you, no. To his clan of the Vi, he was Sir Cyanite. To the rest of the clans, he was Sir Knight. I'm not entirely certain of this, but on the day that the Vi brought the Imugai here, I felt his gaze fell upon me. I felt like his gaze fell upon me. Okay. An intense gaze that caught my attention for one reason alone. I had heard other women whisper of his alluring red eyes, but to me, they seemed more orange than it was ruby. See, I get that too. At the time, I thought it was merely a trick of the light. Regardless, I looked away. I thought I heard him chuckle. Lady Ambrosia! I've had enough of these savages! They're driving me mad! I can hardly step near one without them glaring daggers at me. It's like, how dare you breathe at me? That's like, with people I don't like, it's like when they come up to me, they're like, hi, and I'm like, why are you breathing around my space? Like, they just breathe, I'm like, what are you doing? Stop doing that. And they'll be like, doing what? Breathing, duh, stop breathing. Anyways. And I'm positive my breath smells fine. I had a few sprigs of mint. Not for the Imugai, of course. I was simply struck with a sudden craving. But what I'm saying is that my breath smells so good and minty fresh that they have nothing to complain about when it comes to my breath. We've been through this before. I think you know how this will end. She will rage in sorrow before finally saying, well, it doesn't matter. I've had enough of these beasts. They seriously creep me out. Especially that one animal. Can you please take care of that one, Lady Ambrosia? And I think you know how I would respond. The one in that tent over there. I don't know of anyone who managed to approach him without getting their head torn off. Sometimes, literally. Be careful, Lady Ambrosia. I would hate to lose you. The tent that Lady Rosemary mentioned earlier stood quietly and innocently in the sunlight. But what darkness did it contain? What horrors had its flowered walls seen? I must admit, I was full of trepidation and anxiety as I approached the entrance. My heart was pounding like a drum. It was quiet inside. One figure lay on the bed. It could only have been the one whom Lady Rosemary claimed had torn someone's head off. I had to be very, very careful with him. As I made my approach, I could feel myself holding my breath. It was almost as if I feared he would hear it, but I knew I was being foolish. As an Imugai, his senses were as sharp as the forest creatures. He would have heard the rustle of the grass beneath my steps and the swish of my dress long before I had arrived. Yet, he made no reaction when I entered, nor when I stood beside him. Perhaps he was asleep. But was a sleeping man really so still as he? I decided to feel for his pulse. Oh dear. I raised a hand and waited for him to stir and make some sort of reaction that indicated an awareness of my presence. None came. I touched the side of his neck without incident. I could feel his heartbeat, a soft ba-bum, ba-bum, slow but undeniably there. The Imugai might have been different from us in many aspects, but they were the same in this way. And as I gazed upon his unconscious face, I realized we might have shared even more in common. I remembered that when I was a little girl, I had met a little boy. Our meeting had been really quite contrary, but since that time we have been the most wonderful friends. Almost inseparable. Perhaps we would have been if it weren't for his brother. Sir Thunder, a most frightening man. Whoa. I don't believe I could ever forget how he had curled his fingers around my friend's throat and strangled him by the lake. What? Why would a brother do that? And that man. And that was the one who laid on the bed. Oh, shit. The one who leapt at me before I could even withdraw my hand. Oh, shit. Ah! In a moment, he had pinned me to the bed by my throat. No, don't do that. I couldn't breathe. Don't you touch me, Phoenix trash. And then he shot his hand. She shot up his hand, the nails of which had lengthened into claws. Don't kill me! Oh, with my mind, I drew a field of power, square in shape. It was the natural born ability of every phoenix to create force fields with simply our mental strength. Thrusting my hand against him, I slipped this force field between us and used it to shove Sir Thunder back from me. It had been an impulse, but as I watched him hit the floor with a sickening thump, I instantly regretted it. I had only used a little bit of my power. To anyone else, it would have felt like a mild push. But for someone as injured as he was, it must have been too much. He lay there on the floor, still and unmoving. Oh shit. Whoopsies! Serwyn's brother was as silent as the grave. And at once the thought came to me. Is he alive? I never should have used my power. I never should have resorted to violence. I never wanted to cause someone else's death again. Again? What? That's all the time we have for today. Thank you for listening to my story. Would you like a preview of what's to come? Yes, I do! The island needs a change. Where have the Imigai gone? Where have you taken them? They are to be put to work as our slaves. Oh! He was one of their overseers. If I hoped to help the Imigai, I would have to go through him. Oh shit, whoopsies. You thought arsenic was a handful? Clearly you haven't met me. Well, I haven't met you at all, so... Oh, she is revealing. If you're trying to discourage me from this, it won't work, Sir Arsenic. What? I'm not trying to deter you, not necessarily. I'm simply discerning your intentions. Since this is our first time, I would prefer if we didn't move so quickly. Let's do this when the setting's right. Oh, okay. You're hiding something, Sir Arsenic. Did you think I was someone else? Someone I never saw again after she ran. Ambrosia, help me take down the Vi. Would you side with the conquerors who are your guardians? Or will you help the victims who were once your conquerors? Watch the friends you keep. Watch the enemies you make. Oh, sorry. The men you bewitch. Okay, I don't even want to know. Bring about that change through alliances, charm, or sacrifice. Seduce or be seduced, but be careful. Ah, Chase, no! You're in a world of politics. You could be entering a forbidden romance. Remember, words have power. Every choice affects your reputation and your relationship with others. You could end up with the witness to a murder, a captive, an unwilling bride, or even a queen. Whoa. It's been said that men have gone to war because of a woman. This is the demo for Beauty and the War, a free game. Awesome. Okay. So that's it. That's it for the demo. Oh my god. The story was actually pretty amazing. I actually liked it. I can't. Dude, you have no idea how I can't wait for the full version to come out. Whew. And if the full version comes out and it's costly, I'm still buying it. I have money. Do you have any questions? Let's see. Tell me more about the story, characters. I don't have one that was answered here. Well, okay, I asked the creator one question about how you can romance, and they told me that you can romance more than one for now in the demo, but But you gotta keep your eye on the prize because someone else might come and take it. So that's why I was keeping my eyes on Victor. So tell me about the characters. How many clans are there? I think I know. Who are romance options? Arsenic, Chase, Knight, Ox, Wind, and the mysterious Prince Alexandrite. Ah, there's a prince in this. Wait, you can't woo Victor? What? Okay, then I'll go for Arsenic when it comes out. There's also one hidden character. Please keep in mind that you can be courted by more than one bachelor at a time, and you can break up with someone. Oh, really? Cool. But still, I don't like breaking up with people because I never swing that way. Don't feel like you're trapped in any one relationship. Go on dates, find a new love, or get back together with that old flame if so choose. However, people's lives will continue with or without you. They may end up liking someone else if you ignore them, and so on. Of course, that doesn't mean you can't change their minds. Can I really be friends with everyone? You can try, but if you're associating with someone's enemy, they may not feel very friendly towards you. You may want to work on resolving the clan's issues with each other first, if you can. How many clans? I think I know. That's a secret you'll have to unravel on your own, but rest assured, you'll have a few more to meet later on. Your choices in the very beginning affect how the Vi treat them and, in turn, how they treat you. Okay, we're going back. Tell me about the story and the gameplay. What stage of the story are we in right now? You're in the first act, where you get acquainted with Virgo Island and decide Ambrosia's youth. Who are her friends? Who are her enemies? Who are her first loves, if any? Very soon, you'll encounter the Imugai clan, along with Lynn, Ambrosia's childhood friend, and, yes, one of the eligible bachelors. Oh yeah! Well, I need to see Wind first. I need to see all the male characters because right now I kind of had my eyes set on Victor, but since Victor's not a romance option, I'm going to have my eye on Arsenic. The Vi will enslave this clan, and you will choose how Ambrosia goes about trying to free them. Afterwards? Well, that depends on you. Your decisions shape the future and who will rule the island. I should note that this part of the demo was easing you into the island's politics, but when the Imugai come, watch out. They aren't going to be won over so easily, and they really are downright dangerous. Yeah, I've seen that because one tried to kill me. Although, that isn't to say the other clans don't have their own claws and fangs. I mean, true. How much weight do my choices have? To put it simply, all of them matter. To break it down further, your choices affect how people see you in your relationships, which in turn can have repercussions in the plot itself. There are tiny ripple effects such as heading to the forest often, which will make others think you love nature and animals. So, if the celebration of your birth rolls around, you might expect to receive something nature-related. But if you didn't go to the forest often, someone might instead ask what you like, so they can figure out what to bring you. Then there are the larger consequences, things that will change Ambrosia's life or someone else's. I think you'll know what they are when you see them. Alright then. There are some events that Ambrosia is powerless to change as one healer, one phoenix, but make some allies and maybe that will change. Relationships hold great impact here. Okay, so I gotta make friends and I gotta find a lover to bring peace in some way. I just gotta find out. I wonder, is there an actual true... I do have one question. Is there an actual true end to this game? Like, is there a canon route? Who do we have to woo that's actually canon? Like, you know, for Seduce Me the Otome, we have Sam as the canon route. We have Mika's the name of the character. We have to woo Sam, that's the canon route. We end up with Sam. If you choose either one of the boys, that's fine. But Sam is like the main character. He's the canon route. Where the actual plot happens with Sam. So I want to know, is there a true ending to this game? Is there a canon route that actually involves the story, or is it all just depending on me? Basically, that's all I want to know. Is there a true ending to this game? Because if so, I will find a way to get that true ending myself. So if that question could be answered, thank you so much. But yeah, anyways. Spending a lot of time with someone means learning more about that person, getting involved in their life, and growing up as an individual. As moons pass, Expect Ambrosia to mature into a woman, with subtle differences depending on what she's learned and who she's met. The other characters will age as well, so their appearances might change as time marches on. Of course, it strongly depends on what clan they're from. What's up with my storyteller in the keyhole? You'll have to reach that part of the story and find out. However, your response to her affects how much she trusts you. This won't play much of a role until the end, or nearly so. But at that point, the culmination of your choices will rear its head. So, choose your answers wisely. I've played War. I've never played that, so I don't have any more questions. If there's anything you'd like to ask, you can reach Poison Apple Tales any of the following. I have their Tumblr. I will talk to them on Tumblr. Time, please filling out on the survey. Would you like the game? What do you want to see more of? Your opinion means the world. Help us give you what you want. Thank you again for playing Beauty and the War X-Playing Pieces. Hope to see you next time. Okay, that was Beauty and the War X-Playing Pieces, the demo version. Whoa, that was a nice rate. Now, this is just the demo. I'm just gonna give a little, what I think about the game. First of all, the art. I personally like the art. It looks so cool, especially with all the effects like blinking and moving the heads and clapping. I liked what you did with that. That's actually really cool. The art, I love the art. It could just use a little more effort, just a little bit more. But I like the art nonetheless. I think it's pretty cool. Just it's okay for me. It's just okay for me. That's it. The music is wonderful. It's loud, but it's wonderful and amazing. I really love it. I find myself catching to the beat with it sometimes. Haha. Well, yeah. Now the characters. Ambrosia. Sweet Ambrosia is so innocent. I actually like her. She reminds me of me in my young age too, so that's okay. I understand Lady Ambrosia, so she's okay. She's okay for me. I like her, but she shouldn't play innocent all of the time. That's what I think. So yeah, Lady Rosemary. Rosemary, she's actually a great friend. Don't change her. Let her stay the way she is. She is amazing. Lady Jasmine, she's very pretty. Very pretty. I think she's pretty cool. So yeah. But still, kind of change her attitude just a little bit. I know she's kind of honest and stuff, but get her not to be too harsh, Let's see. Lady Brooks. I haven't seen Lady Brooks that much, but if only I could romance her, to be honest. She's really pretty. And Lady Bo Peep. Lady Bo Peep is really nice so far, but I wonder how that will change throughout the story. Because it seems like she might be an enemy of some sort. I have no idea. Now on to the guys. Arsenic. Dear Lord Arsenic, help. Besides him being hot, he's actually really kind and stuff. Trying to offer up help and whatever. But it's really cool. Victor. Why don't you let me romance Victor? Well, they did say I could choose more than one, but yeah, I just like them. Chase. He is really precious. I feel so bad that I had to let him down. He's just really precious, and I didn't want to hurt his feelings in any other way. But I just didn't feel that attraction towards him, So I kind of feel bad with that. Any other guys? I don't think so. I think that's about it. Yeah, the art is great. Could use a little more work, but it's great. The effects, like the blinking, the clapping, and all that. That's amazing. That's amazing with what you do with it. The characters, yes, perfect. That's great. Music, fantastic. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Thank you for recommending me this game, Poison Apple Tales. That's the creator of this game. That's wonderful and magnificent. I cannot wait to play the full game. So yeah, that was Beauty and the War X-Playing Pieces. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you guys like to see more of my videos, then click subscribe. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!